Joseph?
Joseph, yeah.
Joseph.
All right. Anyway.
So, what do you guys do?
So I started a consultancy and vendor shop called MetaOptimize. The focus is on big data, especially with machine learning or natural language processing.
Okay, big data with machine learning and optimization, right?
And natural language processing, like if you have text, you want to do text analysis, data mining, if you want to do some sort of prediction, right? Will this customer buy this, right?
So what kind of problem sets are you guys working on right now?
So a lot of questions in social media, a lot of questions in marketing. These are the main focus areas right now. But
And who really wants to know the answers to all those things? I mean, what are the types of companies that you guys deal with?
I mean, so when I talk about like social media or marketing, it's companies that are trying to understand what's happening in social media. What are people saying about my brand? Is it good? Is it bad? In terms of marketing, there are a lot of questions. How do I reach my customers? How do I figure out how valuable they are? What do they want? How do I acquire them? Who are the authorities? How do I influence them? So
would you say the majority of the people that come to you want to know about how they are on Facebook or on Twitter specifically, or is there something else going on there?
So usually I'm not working directly with the people asking these questions, but with other companies that are acquiring these clients, and they're like, well, how do we actually do this even better? How do we go out there and then find out what people are saying? How do we build this technology? And they already have tools in place, but maybe they want to make it even better.
Okay, so you're making sense out of a lot of data, and are you guys sharing that back out, or is it proprietary data?
I mean, so it really just depends on the particular project. My preference is always to share data, because when you share, more data flows back to you. I mean, to wit, I started a Q&A site for machine learning and natural language processing, where people come and share their information. It's the most active community of people on the web doing this. It's at MetaOptimize.com.
So what's an example of a kind of a nasty, thorny problem you've solved with natural language processing lately?
Ooh, that's I don't even want to go there.
No,
it's
doesn't
like,
have to be proprietary.
It's just painful to think of like certain things, you know. Like just in general, if it's a problem that can't be solved elegantly, right? But I mean, like.
So NLP's a little bit more brute force?
Well, it depends. Like, a lot of the time, you can get like 90% of the way using something simple and elegant. And then if you want that remaining 5%, that's where a lot of hard work goes in. So a lot of the time the question is, do you need something that's good enough, or do you need it to be like really, really good? And it really depends on the particular problem, right?
So what do you think most people need? Good enough, or do they need it really fine-tuned?
I mean, in general, I say try good enough. Try the simple thing, and then if you need more, go for more. But always do the simple thing first.
Okay, so if you had one thing in this world that you could discover using data, what would it be?
Rephrase the question.
Okay, if there's one thing you'd like to figure out a solution to, or a problem that you see, but can be solved by data, what would that be that you would attack?
So I would like to...
Like GE has the cancer thing that they're doing, which I think is great.
That's actually a good one. So I work on tax, and I'd really like to just help people organize their ideas, their thoughts, their memories, their projects, and in a way that works, that allows people to make connections between all their information in their head and that they come into contact with, but without needing to explicitly make those connections. A program that will actually help you draw those connections in, and all the things, the information that you've touched and is relevant to you.
Kind of the life streams of your memories and all that.
Yeah, and organize in a cohesive way. That's what I would like to bring to the world.
Are you aware of David Glertner's work on life streams from, I think he was Yale?
No, I'm not.
You should, and Mirror Worlds. It's actually really pretty cool stuff.
I'll check it out.
Check that out. It was great talking with you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I hope you're enjoying the conference.